You ate the last slice of pizza off your plate and went to the kitchen sink to put the plate in it. But you kept it on the countertop without realizing as you were drowned in watching a new movie on your phone. Ryan, can't you just put it in the sink? He said in an annoying tone while washing the dishes, as he was really annoyed by your attitude and behavior because sometimes you behave like a lazy and irresponsible woman. Okay, Jungkook, you took the plate where your eyes glued to your phone and left the plate from your hand thinking it would be sink, but you didn't realize you left it in the air until it was broken on the floor and made loud sound. Oof, what did you do? Can't you just stop your damn movie? At once he raised his voice at you where you flinched by his loud voice and his angry gaze. Jungkook, you looked at him innocently showing him you were scared, but he didn't calm down and was yelling at you. What? Since evening I have been watching you, always sticking to the phone. You haven't completed your assignment, you haven't watered your plants and you didn't have food properly just because of movie? He was pouring his anger out which he kept with him since evening. Also he was so tired of your behavior. You were looking at him pouting your lips as you didn't like him shouting at you. Jungkook, don't shout. You asked him innocently but no use. He didn't lower his voice. What, Jungkook? I'm serious about your phone addiction, Ryan. Because of it, you are not concentrated about studies. And today it's your duty to wash dishes, but I'm doing it. You're testing my patience. Now just leave and complete your assignment. You immediately went from there as you were verge of crying by seeing his furious side. Jungkook picked up the broken pieces and started cleaning dishes after throwing them in a dustbin. Jungkook, what did you do? Again raised voice over her. You should have said softly. He realized about his earlier action and feeling guilty for hurting you. He hit the cupboard door which was below the sink and immediately went to the bedroom after removing his gloves and apron. He came to the bedroom and stood near the door just to see you and to know about your present mood. As he expected, you sat on the bed folding hands with angry pout on your face. She's angry with me this time. Jungkook, you should have controlled your anger, right? Now I have to start requesting session. He stomped his foot as he got angry on him and came near you. What? Why did you come now? You asked him with an angry pout and turned other side back facing him. Then he sighed and came near you. Ryan, he called you softly with a guilty face. But you didn't reply him, so he curled up his lips and sat on his knees in front of you where you looked away, folding your hands across the chest. Don't talk to me. Leave me alone, Professor John. You said, pouting your lips, telling him that you were angry on him. I'm sorry, Ryan. Please look at me. You know about my anger, right? Please don't be angry with me. If not you, then with whom I can be angry? Please, I can see the smile forming on your lips, huh? He was tickling on your foot, where slowly smile was forming on your lips. Jungkook, stop it. Okay, I'm not angry on you. You couldn't be able to control your laughter as it was his trick to calm you whenever you get angry for any reason. Finally, he stopped tickling and looked at you. Your anger has gone, can I believe? He asked you, narrowing his left eye while biting his corner of lower lip. You kissed on his forehead to tell him it was true. So it's true. As you nodded with a little smile, he chuckled and quickly hugged you by sitting on the bed. Jungkook, I'm sorry. I should have listened to you. From today, I'm promising I will reduce my phone usage and will concentrate on studies, okay? You said, wrapping hands around his waist where he already cased you in his embrace. Okay, I'm waiting for this change in you. And thank you for understanding that I said it for your own good. He kissed on your forehead as sign of his trust on you. Later, Jungkook drifted to sleep, but you stayed to complete your assignment. You tried very hard to complete because your focus was always shifting to your phone, even though you tried to focus on studies. Next morning, Jungkook woke up and turned the other side of the bed to pull you into his hug. But he sat straight on the bed as he didn't find you after searching for you on the bed. A small smile formed on his lips when he saw you sleeping on the study table. He got down from the bed and came near you, taking slow steps. Mom started studying. Always promises like this and studies for only third day. We'll see how long this promise gonna work. He smiled and kissed on your left cheek as you rested right one on the table and left the room. You came to the college on time as Jungkook dropped you at the corner street of the college because you and he doesn't want students knew about your relationship. Actually, you have been studying third year of your engineering. Your family friends with Jungkook. So both of your parents thought of doing your marriage with Jungkook as you both knew each other. You both agreed to this marriage even though the age gap was 6 years. You were walking in the hallway to go to your classroom then when your best friend joined you. Good morning, babe. Good morning, Ria. You also greeted her back with a wide smile. Wait, you're looking so happy today. What's the matter? Don't tell me you completed your assignments today, please. She looked at you, frowning her brows. Yes, I completed all the assignments of today's subject. Am I not right? You said, shrugging your shoulders proudly. Again, you and Professor John must had a fight. That's why you promised him. Who don't know all this? I have been seeing this for a year. I will believe the day you really change and come out from your phone addiction. She said and scoffed as she was seeing you since so many days. And yes, only she knew about your relationship with Jungkook. No, Ria, I might have broken my promises, but not now. I really want to change for Jungkook. He was keep on giving me many chances because he loves me and cares for me. That's why he was thinking about my career. But I have realized it lately, so I will change. Your sincerity and genuinity evident on your face. As a best friend of yours, she believed it was true this time and hugged you happily. Because as a friend, she always wishes for your good. She also felt bad about your phone addiction but couldn't do anything about it. Later, Ria and you came to your class and seated in your seats. Meanwhile, Jungkook also came to the class as it was his subject period. Good morning, students. As he greeted them, they also greeted him back. I hope everyone finished the assignment. I gave it to you yesterday, so come and keep your assignments on the table quickly. Later, we have to start about machine learning concepts in AI. As he told everyone, put the assignments on the table and it was your turn. So you went near the table where his eyes were glued on you without minding the students around you. Ryan, you completed the assignment? Great! He smiled at you secretly where you also smiled back while coming from his table. Later, he started the class and was teaching seriously, but you couldn't be able to concentrate on his class because your concentration was on your handsome and strict professor husband. Like this, a week passed. Jungkook was really impressed about your progress because you were improving day by day in studies. You were not using the phone during study time as you promised him. One fine day, Jungkook was giving lecture about some topic, but you were not concentrating on it because you were getting really bad cramps, as it was time for your periods. Jungkook was observing your actions and ignored first time, even though he knew you were not concentrating in class. Time passes by, you open your phone and was trying to order medicines which are painkillers. Why? Get up. At once whole class became silent with his loud and angry voice. Students of your class immediately looked at you where you put the phone under the desk and stood up slowly even though you have severe cramps. What are you doing instead of listening to my class? He asked, raising his voice. Over you were you flinched by his anger and his dark gaze. I, I was, I was. You were stuttering because you were not feeling comfortable to say about your periods in front of the whole class. What I was. I know you were playing with your phone. How many times I told you to concentrate on class? Can't you just leave that damn phone? He was shouting you without knowing the real reason. It's not that, sir. You were trying to explain yourself, but he was not giving a gap to say and continued shouting till you get hurt. Your eyes started filling with tears as whole class was looking at you. Now sit down. Next time don't repeat it. He warned you and stopped where you sat down, lowering your head for hiding tears from him. This was not the first time he scolded you. Before you made a mistake so you ignored him, but now he misunderstood you. You were trying your best to focus on studies, but he didn't understand it and shouted at you thinking you were using the phone again. Whole day you felt bad recalling his words. On one hand you were having bad cramps, on the other hand Jungkook's words hurting you. Every time he says sorry immediately, but today neither he said sorry nor he texted you again. Because he was thinking again you were breaking his promise like you always do, but he didn't know about your situation and pain you have been going through. In the evening you came home and dropped yourself on the couch as if feeling so tired. In whole ride neither you nor Jungkook spoke with each other. What? Did you forget about your today's duty? He asked in a cold tone as soon as he stepped inside the house. Don't disturb me, I will do it later. I'm feeling tired, you said, closing your eyes by resting your head on the headrest of the couch. What have you done to get tired? Don't you tired when you use the phone excessively? Don't say excuses and finish your duty, he said and was waiting for you to do your duties. What's your problem, Jungkook? I said I'm tired. I'm on periods, Jungkook. I was ordering painkiller in the class. You misunderstood and insulted me. And now even after saying I'm tired, you're accusing me falsely? Finally, you burst out at him as you could not control yourself anymore. Even though you have strong cramps, you were fighting for yourself. So what? Periods are normal every month for girls. What is the big deal in it to show it as a big one? It was not a disease or illness, right? Every woman who hits puberty will get periods. Don't show it is an excuse. Go and complete your duty and do your assignments. That moment you got more angry on Jungkook. You stood there clenching your jaw and fist. while squinting eyes because you felt really bad and painful to hear such words. Who didn't ever experience the period pain? You control tears after hearing his words. Who doesn't know how painful it is to have periods every month? You exhaled a sharp breath while controlling tears and went to the kitchen to prepare dinner. Finally, you prepared dinner, somehow bearing your pain, and was about to leave from there silently as you thought of not wasting time with this low mentality person. Where are you going? Don't you eat? I'm already feeling full with your words. Have your food and enjoy. You replied seriously and went to your bedroom. What happened to her? Did I really say anything bad? Do periods really hurt? At once, reality hit him and started thinking deeply about your pain. To know more, he called his mother. Mom, can I ask you something? Jungkook, how are you? What happened? She noticed dullness in his voice. Then he explained everything to her about his earlier words. Jungkook, what did you do? It's not right. You don't know how bad cramps and tiredness women will have during periods. As a husband, you should support her at these times. But you shouted at her and insulted. It's my mistake. I should have told you about it before marriage. He started feeling guilty and also bad for what he talked with you after listening to her words. You don't know, maybe because you're a single child, but as a professor, you should have known about it. Anyways, leave it. Go and apologize to Ryan and help her in these days. He immediately slapped his cheeks after she cut the call for the behavior he behaved with you. He started feeling pain for hurting you. Jungkook, what have you done? Such a shame, man. You should have understood her well. I should apologize, Ryan. He wiped his tears and saw few videos on internet how to take care of my wife during periods. He came to the room with medicines, food tray along with hot bag in his hand. He knocked on the door to take your permission, but you quickly turned at the wall back facing Jungkook. He downed his head as he understood you were angry on him and came near you. He put the tray and hot bag on the nightstand and stood on his knees beside you as you laid on the bed. Ryan, I brought hot soup and a hot bag for you. I don't want anything. Please leave, Jungkook. You said and turned back facing him, but he sat in that position itself. Ryan, I'm sorry. I really don't know about it. After asking Mom, I got to know about your pain. I don't say forgive me instantly, but at least take this food and pack. It will soothe you, he said in a low tone where you understood he was feeling guilty for his behavior. Ryan, I'm extremely sorry again. You don't need to do any chores. You take rest, I will do everything for you. I know I hurt you, but I really don't know about your pain. I'm sorry once again. Please have food and tablet. He shed tears and was about to leave, but you stopped him holding his hand. Wait, Jungkook, will you leave without feeding me? You sat straight and asked him, narrowing your left eye. Then he left his sad chuckle and immediately hugged you as he was feeling bad. I'm sorry, Ryan. I didn't understand you. It's okay, Jungkook. I'm glad you realized and understood our pain, but many men and husbands don't realize it. I hope every woman gets at least a little support. Don't cry. I forgive you. You said, kissing on his forehead and wiped his tears. Later, you took painkillers and had soup, which was fed by Jungkook, and laid on the bed cuddling Jungkook with hot bag on your abdomen. Thanks for watching.